So I kind of want to dive in, unless there's more to your story, we could always go further there, but I kind of want to dive into your expertise a little bit, and we're going to talk about how to move on and how to conquer your mountains and all those good things. So if you don't mind, could you tell us the secret? Because I think you alluded to it a little bit there. Of maybe you're just feeling tapped out, right? And you're not wanting to move forward. What's the secret to getting past that, to getting past feeling tapped out?
I think the first thing to ask is why. And for me, I got that feeling when I was doing the whole webinars and marketing funnels. I felt like giving up. And actually, that was the right thing for me to do because it wasn't in alignment. But once I know I'm on the right path, it doesn't matter how hard it gets. I get the feeling inside, I want to do this. And it's about keeping that end goal in mind. So like if in both, really and metaphorically, like the summit of Kilimanjaro, for example. But it's not focusing on how far you've got to go to get there, but just taking the very next steps. And it's really funny because one of the things that they do with Kilimanjaro is you strike out from base camp to the summit at nighttime. And afterwards, I just said, thank God, because if I'd seen that route, I probably would have been so intimidated. I would have probably said, yeah, base camp's enough. I'm happy with base camp, especially as the first time I did it, I was sick. So there would be no shame in like turning around. But it was really funny because I knew that in my heart, I really wanted to get there. And I knew that if I just gritted my teeth and kept going, if I can do 5 steps, I can do 50. If I can do 50, or if I can do 5 minutes, I can do, 50. And I mean, from base camp to the summit, the first time I did it took me 11 hours. When I thought about, oh God, I don't think I can do this for another 11 hours or 7 hours or whatever it was I had left, I would wobble. But when I just thought, just 5 minutes, just 5 more minutes, just this little bit in front of me, and then have a rest. And that's what I would do. I kind of had a system: go so far, have a rest, get my strength, go so far, have a rest, get my strength, go so, and it's the same in life and business. You can't go flat out all the time. You have to stop and rest. But it's about just like, oh, if I really where I want to be is like up here, and it's just like, don't even think about that on the prize, as it were, but just like, what's my next task? What am I going to do today? And that was one of the lessons that we learned from the guides as well. On day 1, we were asking about day 5, because there's a big scary section on day 5 called the Branco, which is a cliff. And there's a few people who had like a little bit of issue with height, so we were a bit scared. And the guy just refused point blank to talk about it. That's day 5. We don't deal with day 5. We're facing day 1. And tomorrow we'll be doing day 2. No, day 5, and we don't worry about day 5. And it was just like, okay.
Wow, there's so many good things in there. And I really want to talk about this a little bit. You definitely don't want to sprint up the mountain, right? You're not going to make it.
No.
So the idea of pacing your journey makes a lot of sense. So there's a lot of debate too, and this could be a very long conversation with numerous people about the balanced versus an unbalanced life as an entrepreneur. There's a lot of people that say you can have a balanced life and still reach your goals, but you're not going to, and you'll get there, you'll get there. And then there's other people that say you have to have seasons of unbalance, of times when you are grinding, right, in order to hit the goals that you want to hit in the time frame that you might want to hit them. So I would love if anybody's watching this on video and has a comment about that. Let's leave a comment and open up the debate down there, because there's passion on both sides of that, right? So